Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This time I'm going to be advocating for why I believe the Book of Boba Fett deserves a second season. Now, the show has its flaws. It's definitely not the best show that we've gotten in the Disney Plus era of Star Wars, but I thought there was a lot of good in the season we got, and I think Tamara Morrison does a phenomenal job with playing Boba Fett. He's one of the beloved actors of the Star Wars franchise. I think hard to find too many people that don't just love Tamara Morrison, and the way he interacts with fans, and the way he's so invested in the character, and he truly cares about Boba Fett. Um, and he has spoken out about some of his own criticisms of what he thought could have been better. But I really think it needs a second season, not only to kind of wash the bad taste that may be in some people's mouth with the way some of the things in the Book of Boba Fett was done, but also just to continue to give us more of the character, because I do feel like there's more story that can be told. If he's ruling, Mos Espa, there are going to be people coming for him. There are going to be people gunning for that position. There are endless enemies. We can get a new antagonist for Boba Fett. Or they could pull one from Legends, or they can pull one of the other bounty hunters that are around during this time. I really hope Cad Bane stays dead. I love Cad Bane. That was probably my favorite part of the show, was seeing Cad Bane in live action, because I love that character, going all the way back to the Clone Wars. But honestly, I felt his character had a fitting end. Their final showdown, I thought, was done well, and I really hope they don't pull the old bring a character back from the dead trick again. Let's just leave Cad Bane where he is. His story's been told. Let's give Boba Fett a new foe. I also think what would help is if we could get Boba Fett off of Tatooine. I understand that his role kind of requires him to be there and protect those people, protect that city. But I really would like to see him, go on an adventure, or have to go on some type of mission and get him off world, give us some different planets, give us a different setting. Let's see Boba Fett in different situations. I think there's a lot of potential there. Maybe separate his storyline from, The Mandalorian a little bit. As we know, his own show kind of got hijacked for a couple episodes, telling the Mandalorian story, which I don't have a problem with, because at the end of the day, it is in the same universe, but same timeline, and their stories did intersect, and it was there were really great episodes. But let's focus on Boba Fett. We got his backstory with the Tuskens. Maybe we can get some more flashbacks. Maybe we can get a story of a younger Boba Fett, see some of his adventures as, coming up as a young man, having lost his father, having to be around the bounty hunting world and kind of figure things out. Maybe we get a little bit of that. Maybe we see him evolve further and, learn different things, and kind of eventually come back to being more in touch with his Mandalorian side. The little tidbits we got in The Mandalorian about his lineage through Jango Fett and his father, and exploring that would be cool. I want them to do more with the character. I don't want them to, as Tamara Morrison said, he's kind of been put on the shelf for a minute, and he's been waiting for a call. But they haven't reached out to him yet. But I do hope they bring him back into the fold. I would love to see Boba be, even a part of the Mandalorian movie would be cool. Just have him more involved in the time period. I'm definitely okay with that. And if the Book of Boba Fett is truly a one and done, one season show, then I'm happy with what we got. Despite its flaws, there was a lot I enjoyed about the show. You know, it had a real old Western feel to it, and I would love for them to continue that theme. Um, but you know, let's add a little let's add a little more adventure into it. You know, let's see Boba do some badass things. You know, kind of harken back to his appearances in The Mandalorian season 2. Uh, you know, seeing him again in that was great, and I would love to expand on that. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more of Boba Fett, you know, what did you like about the Book of Boba Fett? You know, what did you not like? What would you like to see in a season 2? Um, you know, if you liked the video, drop a like, and appreciate you watching. As always, may the force be with you. Now let's blow up that like button and go home.